My name is Emma, and I am a hoarder. I know that my apartment might seem like a normal 20-something-year-old girl's apartment, but there's so much stuff in here that's unnecessary and that's just clogging up my home. This journey started as a slow process. I was traveling for about 3 months last summer and living out of a suitcase, and when I came back home, I looked around my closet and I was just amazed at how much clothing I had when I could obviously live just fine out of a suitcase. So I went through all of my clothes and got rid of about 2/3 of them. And after that, I was more conscious in my buying habits, and I know that I'm an emotional spender and that I will tend to shop and buy clothes when I am sad or to make me feel better. But this whole minimizing process was only focused on clothes at the time. And I didn't really think about it applying to anything else in my life until about a month ago. I was talking to my friend Samara, and she was telling me how you are considered a hoarder if you have more than 2 DVDs. And this really shocked me because I have only a couple of DVDs, but I have so many books that I don't use. And it's really an unnecessary taking up of my space, and also keeping those books from other people being able to use them. My closet is one of the biggest things I felt the need to minimize. I cut my wardrobe a year ago, but I was feeling like another cut, which would make it even smaller than it was this time last year. So I went from 17 dresses and rompers to 8, 16 t-shirts to 6, 13 shirts to 6, 13 tank tops to 4, 16 sweaters to 9, 12 shorts to 7, 5 skirts to 1, 9 bottoms to 5, 14 hats to 6, and 6 scarves to 2. Now I know this may not look like your typical minimalist wardrobe. I didn't give myself a certain number of things I was allowed to keep, but instead focused on only keeping the things I love to wear and feel really comfortable in. I feel like my wardrobe will probably get even smaller as I learn what I really love and need out of what I have now, but this is where we are at for now. And it's incredible. I can open all of my drawers so easily now, and I have more space in my closet. On top of that, I also donated 7 pairs of shoes, and I donated 50 books to friends, Goodwill, and the local bookstore. Another cause of clutter in my room was my vanity. This space was super cluttered with products and accessories I don't even use, so I cleansed this section of my room heavily. I've found it very therapeutic to cleanse my space of all these unnecessary things. There are so many silly items I've held onto, like old Halloween costumes or gifts I've felt I have to keep just because they were given to me. A cluttered home really does represent a cluttered mind, and I am on a path to a clutter-free lifestyle. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not going to be one of those minimalists who has an all-white home. That's great for them, and that's just not me. I love color, I love patterns, I love art, so I'm still going to have a bright comforter and I'm still going to have color in my wardrobe, but this is just my adaptation on minimizing the things in my life to make room for more important things. Let me know if you guys have any tips or tricks on how to be more minimalist, and I'll probably have some future videos showing more of this minimalist journey. But yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys, and that's all I have for today. What you doing there, Michaela?
Untangling your mess. I'm almost there though. This is one necklace?
Mm-hmm. You know what? This wouldn't happen if I was a minimalist.
That's the truth. You wouldn't even have this necklace.